Hello everyone, my name is Goji2002, and today we are going to be reviewing the Hiya Toys Exquisite Basic Godzilla from Godzilla Kong The New Empire. And this is the pre-evolved Godzilla, or as Hiya likes to call it, the Re-Evolved Godzilla. So that'd be the RRE Evolved. So, I don't know what I'm really going to say about this figure's sculpt because I don't think it's changed much since the GVK updated sculpt, but I will be going over the paint because it is different from the Atomic Breath and the original and the updated GVK Godzilla. So I'm gonna pick them up here and get a good look at some of the details. And honestly, some of this is going to be made of the harder plastic, like Burning Godzilla. If I were to just take a look at the detailing here, you can see how nice everything is painted and sculpted, so you can really see every little bit in between the plates. And a good thing is, he is almost looking straight. He is looking straight. You can see that. He is looking almost straightforward. He's a tiny bit wally. He's kind of looking this way on both sides, but he is looking straight. And we got the details in the mouth. The teeth are painted darker. I wish they were painted more of a white, but I digress. And the paint job is really good. It's very much so different from any other Hiya Toys figure that I have. If we can just look at everything, you can clearly see there is indeed going to be color separation between the underside of the tail. You can see all those, the browns, and then as you move up toward the top, the browns kind of fade, and it is definitely more dark. But there are hints of brown throughout the figure. You can see on the chest, in the plates, on his head. You can especially see the browns on his jaw there. Well, no, they focus. There. You can see that it's very brown surrounding his teeth. And yeah, that's all I'm really gonna have to say about his sculpt and paint and detail and all of that. So I'm just gonna move right into the articulation segment. There isn't going to be much new from the original, the other two Hiya Toys figures that I have. There's going to be a ball joint at the base of his head. Every ball joint can swivel around. I don't want to push the 360, but yep, there you go. A full 360. There's a ball joint at the base of his neck, which allows him to look up, not that far, and down, not at all. He has a decent side to side, but sometimes if you want to get more, you do have to kind of push it, which isn't the greatest. And then moving to his arms, both his arms are going to be exactly the same. There's a ball joint at his shoulder. You can move out, down. You can get a full rotation at the arm, and there is indeed a swivel and a hinge at his elbow, and a ball joint at his wrist, which is better displayed on. No, it is better displayed on this end. So you get a ball joint here. It does allow swivels. And then onto the torso area for the crunch. There isn't going to be much, but there is a little bit there. So you can get him to lean forward and crunch back. You just have to misalign his spines a bit. But if you do push, you can get him to look down a little bit more with the crunch. But getting him standed back up and readjusting my camera. On his legs, it's going to be the same here. A ball joint at the thigh, can move out and in, not that much. Barely there spread. A full rotation at the thigh there. A double or a just normal bend at the knee. Sometimes for me I get like a double click at the knee. Calf swivel, which doesn't actually exist, and there is a ball joint at his ankle, which allows for a decent pivot. And then moving on to the Hiya Toys tail, you do get a ball joint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 segments at the tail, which allow you can if you push it, you can indeed get the tail to bend pretty well to one side. And of course, oh shoot, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh no. Yeah, I should just be able to pop it back on. There we go. Now I know. I've done that before on Burning Godzilla. I just know not to push the joints too much. Well, that about covers articulation. There's not going to be much to it. And then on screen I'll have the height and I guess some size comparisons for this Godzilla and comparing him to the other two Godzillas that I have. So that about does it for the review. Hiya Toys Godzilla will be standing at roughly 7 inches tall. And for the size comparison, here is SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2002, U2's Mecha Godzilla 1973, Funko Shadow the Hedgehog, and last but not least, Hiya Toys Mothra Emerald Titan version. I hope you enjoyed the review. It's going to be shorter than the other ones, but if you enjoyed the review, like, comment, subscribe. I don't really care, and I will see you in the next unboxing review, whatever. Bye-bye.